Hello my friends, today we are embarking on a 15-hour journey. We are riding overnight on a train from Kiruna in the Arctic all the way to Stockholm. I'm super stoked because I love trains. That's right, so we're going to find out what it means to live on this train for the next 15 hours.
Yeah.
Everything from what it's like to sleep, to eat, and what the heck do we do? Next stop, Stockholm. Actually no, we have to find our cabin first.
I'm exhausted. I mean, 50 kilometers in 3 days.
It's pretty insane when you think of it, yeah. Just did Kebnekaise, our first mission was to make our beds. What we didn't realize at the time was that we were in someone else's cabin. We have a party. The beds are pretty easy to make if you ask me. Just make sure you have both knobs pointing out so the bed doesn't fall. We just made our first mistake. We came into what we thought was where we would be staying for the next 15 hours, and we actually booked an all-female cabin. And the lady who came to check our tickets, she's like, you're mixed. We're like, crap, what do we do? She's like, well, luckily I have this place so you can stay in this cabin and you can go in any beds. She was really sympathetic, so that's nice. On our way to the Arctic, we were both sleeping up at the top. I actually didn't really like it because the AC was right above me, so then it was like going into my face. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, what if I get sick for Kebnekaise? So I ended up putting my head on that side. The train kind of leans a little bit, so I woke up with a bit of a head rush. So I'm not gonna do that this time.
So if you had the choice, would you pick the top one, the middle one, and or the bottom one?
Middle one, it is. Oh. How do you do this? Oh yeah, you're right. Prepare my dungeon. Each one comes fully stocked with your own bed linens, which you have to make yourself. I think first class, you don't have to make your bed. There's also second class with just seats. This is actually my trick. I learned this from my Italian mother.
Sabrina?
Sabrina, yeah. Because duvets are always the worst thing. Ta-da! Nice. It's actually kind of a cool view from here. Because you can just look out the window.
Whoa, how do you get in here?
You can dive.
Alright. Oh yeah.
How is it?
It's perfect for my size. I have more space here than I have in the van. Very good night.
It was way too early to sleep, so we needed something to do. But what do you do on a train? So every train also has water! And you know what I really like is that it's not a plastic bottle. Reducing CO2 packaging. Thank you, Sweden. It's mainly plant-based. Fun fact. It's the little things in life. Ooh, and each cabin also gets these little booklets. So it tells you all the cool things that you can do in the northern part of Sweden. There is a restaurant car on board and we are going to explore and try that out, but we did also bring our own snacks. So we've got some spring rolls and brought some noodle cups, some delicious yummy Swedish bread. What's it called? Kanellangen? I'm guessing kanel means cinnamon? It smells like cinnamon. We brought our own food, which I do recommend for budget and variety. These are so good. We got these in Kiruna at the Arctic Thai place. When we stop in Boden, they attach another bigger car, and that's a really nice one. So we'll get to have breakfast there tomorrow, I think. I was starting to go loopy from boredom after a few more hours. Kind of like that show, Snowpiercer. You know it?
Snowpiercer. 1,001 cars long.
Why not get 445,000 cars long? Next is to get to know a place we all go on a train. You guessed it. Bathroom tour. Kind of weird, but I think it's really, really helpful because there are some trains in the world that are a bit questionable when it comes to the bathrooms. You got all your amenities here. You've got a functioning toilet even when you're stopped. Don't have drinkable water, but they do warn you. Places to dry your hands, there'll be toilet paper, so you don't have to be so concerned about bringing your own. If you've been on trains in other parts of Europe, you will know you definitely need to bring your own toilet paper. Yeah. No shower though. I did read there is a shower, but I feel like that might just be first class. I'm gonna do my business now. Privacy benefit, you also have an opaque window so that the moose cannot see you. There's no amoosing funny business in here. Did you know that Sweden has the densest population of moose in the world? I gotta do a shout out to my amazing patrons. We talked about this in a live stream. So we were keeping our eyes out for moose the entire trip. And honestly, this is the best part of the train if you ask me.
No moose.
You get to watch the beautiful Swedish landscape pass you by.
9:26. Still no moose.
No, that's uncomfortable. There are two things that I would say are absolutely essential on any of these trains. Earplugs, and if you come in the midnight sun times of the year, definitely need something to cover your eyes with because it just doesn't get dark. Right now it's 10 o'clock. If I were to do this again, something else I would have is like a small day pack, because then I could put all of my essentials in there and then just leave my big luggage either at the top or underneath. You've got like even 4 people. It's pretty cramped. I think on average Swedish people are a lot taller than us. I've got lots of room. You were pretty short people. We are pretty much ready for the night. I cannot do this with one hand. Oh my god. Hey, good morning! I had such a good sleep. We're actually almost in Stockholm. Got myself a wrap. Secretly been awake for the last hour and a half working, because honestly there's not much else to do and there's usually good signal. Next station, Uppsala.
Uppsala, sounds familiar.
I don't know, what shape is this? A pyramid thing? Oh.
Well, squirted on her.
Whoops, it's everywhere. That is not how you milk a triangle.
You get that brown sugar.
Got that brown sugar. Now's the moment of truth. A train coffee.
Shit coffee, dude.
It's 1 p.m. in the morning, everybody.
What you mean?
There's a few reasons why we chose to take the train over flying, because you can get a direct flight with Scandinavian Airlines all the way up to Kiruna. We chose it, one, because it was more affordable, it's more sustainable, and third, I really love trains. I love riding trains. I love trains. I love trains. I think maybe because I didn't really grow up having access to ride trains. It was always driving myself around. And oh, I guess like a bonus one is just being able to watch the best TV possible. Nature passing by through the window. Still not there yet. Almost.
Is that right?
Okay. We have now arrived at Stockholm Central Station. Time to explore Stockholm.